What's up? This your girl, Goddess Pave. Y'all know I'm out here rocking with Chicago 77.3. So make sure y'all tune in, because guess what? We came and turned the city up today.
Gang.
We lit live. This is WPPC Chicago. Yeah. 77.3, your hottest digital station. Now
in digital HD sound.
What's going on, people? How you guys doing? Hey, I'm blessed and highly favored. Chicago 77.3, the best place to be at on any day, really, man. How you guys doing? I'm doing blessed and highly favored. And today I got greatness into the building, people. It's been a while. It's been a long time coming, but we finally got into the building, man. I want to say this. I like a person who is always on the grind, on the move, and a woman who's about her business. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want, she has some banging songs out right now, so I want you guys to really get into her and everything, all the way from the north side, man. Goddess. Pave, what's going on, man?
What's going on?
Hey, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling blessed and highly favored.
Hey, that's what it is, man. How you been since? I know we had talked off air about the South by Southwest. So how was that? The whole overall experience?
Well, I've been going back and forth to Austin for a few years now. So this year I did something a little different. Really wanted to do something with these legs and do some leg work.
Okay.
Really get in people's faces and just, do a introduction live, like even just people that I realize so many people come out of Houston, they go to Austin, and then you be in Houston. I be so busy, I don't even get to see you. Also, to just be out on the strip and just to see, it was pretty cool. And a lot of people know I'm very bad with timing, so I was late to my own show. So
hey, but you made it. Though.
I still made it. I hustled up and got me another show. I mean, because that's what Austin's about. Like, the hustle can get you. You just places like just gotta do that legwork.
Networking, man. Networking. Hey, because you remind me of my daughter, man. My daughter's kind of like that. I have to tell her, hey, yo, be ready at 2 because for the thing at maybe 1. So I have to tell her ahead of time so that way she's on time. So,
I just say, I was like, people gotta start lying to me. Like, if it's at 12, tell me it's at 10. I promise you. I'm gonna probably take a nap in the parking lot.
Hey, but that's what's up. So let's go ahead and do a time machine. How did this all start for you?
It started pretty young for me. I have an uncle. He was always doing music. Every time we pull up, I have a stepfather side of the family, so being introduced into, this new life for me, it was just something new all the way around. So when I was younger, he used to just tell me, like, hey, don't you stop writing, don't stop writing, don't stop writing. But I'd be like, man, what's up with the studio? Like, you know, I mean, young, like 4, 5.
Wow,
like,
okay.
And they be playing in the back, and I'd be trying to come through with my little 1, 2, and then I decided to just take it serious. Like, okay, let me see if I can go in the studio on my own. My first time in the studio, I think I was like 17, 18.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, I don't know, like, professionally, I've been doing this for 8 years now. So
okay. That's
I
dope.
can say that.
That's a good run. That's a good run, man. Who's some of the inspirations, like, growing up?
I'm not gonna lie. I listen to music all the way around. Like, I probably don't listen to like hard rock and stuff. I don't have nothing against it. It's just not my forte or nothing.
Okay.
But just because I be more in unison of just writing my own music, I just enjoy music. So, I mean, a lot of people inspire me. Literally everybody. Like, no specifics. So, I mean, shout out to everybody that's doing their thing when it comes to the music, because if it's good, I'm definitely gonna sit and listen.
Yeah. If a jam, a jam.
I grew up on everybody, everybody. If it was on the radio, we was banging it. Like, from the Yin Yang Twins all the way to Missy Elliott. It didn't even matter. Like,
if a jam, a jam.
Like, it jam.
Hey, that's what's up. Now, you come from the north side, born and raised Houston?
No. So, I've been on the north side for 5 years now. Okay. I'm from the southeast side of Houston. Okay. I went to Oregon High School. I mean, I pretty much stepped out, got me a little scholarship, go out to college, get a little education, came back home and tried to make something with that hustle itself.
Hey.
And I wind up on the north side just making the decisions as a mother when it comes to like how I want my kids' life to be later. I think I thought really hard about the education. And I feel like the education system when it comes to our city is like better on the north.
I get that. I can see that.
So I started creating a little life for us on the north side, So I've been on the north side for 5 years. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations to
Thank
all
you.
that, man.
I
like
appreciate
that.
it. I appreciate it.
My first time, so, of course, I'm from Chicago. So my first time when I got here, my cousin, he took me in every hood.
Every hood. You gotta know though. You gotta know where all of his at in Houston.
Yeah. He took me into South Lawn. I went to Jailhouse Apartments, Wesley Square.
Yeah.
Like he took me everywhere because he was like, I want you to know this because people will try you here.
Yeah.
And so he was.
This is like the best city. There's like, I think we're the greatest city to be like, know the finesse game. Like, just. You can meet somebody in Houston one time and literally not see them again. So that might be your come up.
Hey, man, they wasn't lying. A long distance relationship, you could live on the north side and the south side, and that could be considered a long distance relationship.
Yeah. I went out of town one time. I went to Memphis and they was like, how long is the drive? 20 minutes. They was like, oh, man, that's too long. I say, hell, I'm used to being in the car for like 45 minutes an hour. Like 20 minutes, nigga, I'm going to be there in 10.
Yeah. Hey, that's how it be though, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So now, coming into everything, and when you first, after you started taking it seriously, when did you know I have something here. I have a talent here.
I ain't gonna lie. I knew I had a talent when I was like 16.
Okay.
I probably started writing, like picking up that pen and paper when I was like 12.
Okay.
But I knew I had something when I was like 16. When I was 18, you have to fill out like what do I do with it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was very active in school when it came to like sports and stuff. So I was like at school in the game and all that, but when I come home on my downtime, like I'm writing, I'm in here trying to Missy Ellen needs to call me on something. Where Tony at? Like, I don't know. Like, was trying to make something happen. And, stepping in the game as a female, like, especially not knowing, like, it's even harder for us, you know what I'm saying? Especially trying to keep that goddess image.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I commend you because I think when you first started, it's not how it is now. Like females now are like almost like they're on the top right now. So I can respect that because when you had to go through. What's see a female? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Females can't rap the whole time. They go hard as hell.
Like now, oh my God, the leveling up is just crazy. And I commend everybody every femc that can just even step out and just even have the courage to go hard because that is definitely not easy, especially when you got them dogs in the audience. Like, trying to bite you. Like, no, hold on. Like, but I don't know. Stepping in the game was just not. It definitely wasn't easy. You definitely got to bump your head. You definitely got a couple of scratches. You definitely don't have, especially, I mean, it's good if you have somebody that's mentoring, guiding you a little bit, but I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have that. Like,
I get
my uncle was like, hey, this is what you got to do, but he wasn't stepping in like, okay, well, now you in the field, this is the way you go type thing.
Do you think he did that? Not saying it was a bad thing, but do you think he did that to toughen you up, like, hey, yo, like, I want you to...
No, I feel like life is just what it is for people. Like, when it comes to, who they are, how they are, like, and I understand my uncle very well. I feel like what he gave me, which, like I say, he always used to tell me, like, hey, don't stop writing. And I didn't understand, like, why wouldn't you put me in the studio? I got, like, I don't know, 40, 50 songs in my bag right now. You know what I mean? But consistently writing like that, and then when it's time to do that leg work, you ready. You don't even realize how ready you are.
You're conditioned. You're conditioned at that point.
You're conditioned at that point. So I think they didn't have no worries because I am a hustler. I don't mind networking with people because if it ain't for me, it ain't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if it is, then I'm not going to be afraid to take that opportunity to go further, to whatever is going to help to get me further, whatever I need to do to reach my goal.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, you know, we trying to feed that family.
Hey,
like,
yeah, man. That's what it's all about.
Like, yeah. So.
But you know what though, man? When it comes down to it, that's really what it is, family. You know what I'm saying?
Family over everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's the realest because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, when I think about generational wealth. I think about like the reason why I did my own station is
generational wealth.
Generational wealth.
That's why I started my salon. Like, for when I got to have my foundation. Like, I only know music and hair. I've done that my whole life. I went to school for business management, so I feel like I appreciated that knowledge that I was able to gain then to take what I actually do. Yeah. And make a business out of it. So I feel like
smart
going that hard to do that, like, oh my gosh.
Hey, that's what's up,
oh my
man.
gosh, you definitely you got to be strong in this game. You can't be weak. It's a lot of manipulation. It's a lot of finessing. It's a lot of. I mean, I do think there is a such thing as a good finesse and a bad finesse.
I do think that too. and we had talked about that a couple weeks here on the show. Now, let's say somebody drops down $50. In my head, hey, if I grab it, that's $50. Hey, that's a come up. You know what I'm saying? But to the other person, I just lost $50.
So
right. It depends on, I guess, the situation that it's in. But I do agree with you. There is a difference.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just taking what you can and what you can make out of it, and definitely standing out from it. Like, you know. Especially as a woman, like I said, keeping that image of, like, I have morals, I have values that stand tall for me. So, I mean,
I can tell that about you, though. I can tell, like, you're not going for the okie doke. You ain't just going this for anything.
I feel like I got something to lose. Like, my biggest thing is, for one, now that I have kids, is coming back home to them. Yeah. Before I had them, my hustle was crazy. For one, I lost everything at Harvey. I watched my mom sit here like, what are we going to do? And I'm sitting here looking like, girl, we going to drown. Like, we not finna drown. We going to die. Like, what do you mean? Like, and that was the moment where I just had to get up and I started grinding. I didn't care what I had. I didn't have nothing, and I was out here giving everything I had. So the hustle really even picked up. It went from going to the shop 6 a.m, leaving there 3 p.m, to hit the road for Louisiana.
That's what's up,
to fly back in the morning, to be at the shop for 7. Like, that's the grind right didn't care. I didn't care about no sleep. I didn't care about none of that because we lost it. We had nothing. So whatever I could get, I would try to grab to, go further. And I feel like that work ethic paid off because when it was time for me to have a child, like, I was able to sit down and be a mom for, the beginning of the time of their life. But now they just, we everywhere. Like, hey, sit here, sit here, come on, this is what we got to do. And they'll see it later, it's not easy sometimes because I feel like as a woman, I am very more sensitive. I am very more protective of my kids. I'm a single mother at that, and I am a single mother proudly, okay?
Hey, man.
Having to be the protector and provider for them, I'm definitely is them over everything. Like,
it's crazy whenever, because, I have my daughter full time. And, I have other kids, but my daughter that I take care of full time. Okay. It's been about 5 or 6 years. It's been me. So it's like it's been crazy because it's like you learn so much about you and like
yo mini me or you. Like.
and it's like, yo, man, it's like, and it's crazy whenever they're born, it's like, I would kill a motherfucker for you. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I tell my grandma all the time, like, look, I continue to pray on my kids and maneuver that way. Like, whatever people think, feel, or assume, I just let them have that because, listen, I don't have the space or time for that. Like, my mind is on other things, like, ways that we're gonna be okay, where we're not struggling tomorrow, thinking about that. Yeah. Generational wealth,
exactly.
My uncle started to embed that in me when I first went off to college. Like, what's your major? Oh, we getting active. We in here.
So that was kind of already from the dedication and the hustle was already instilled into you growing up. So
I've been hustling since I was like in 7th grade, where I was selling like the fun size Snickers. Is this $1? Like, hold on, let me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Mama, take me to Sam's right quick.
Yeah. We need to get a Sam's Club. come right now. I'll pay for it.
Sam's got me a ponytail on my head
Hey,
for prom.
hey, that's what it is. Hey,
We getting it together over here.
Hey, yeah, man. But you know what though? You speak real because the whole time, like whenever I started doing, I was selling CDs at 15, 10 a pop. I would load up your iPod or your MP3 player for like $40, and that was my thing.
Listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wish like I was popping out when niggas was selling CDs out the trunk.
Yeah.
Because this streaming shit's had me like, damn, did I do 5 minutes today? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, but to be out here at Chimmy Chan posted, like, I'd rather chop out the trunk.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it my whole life, and the fact that I'm older now and in it, I can't do it. Like, it's not that I can't, but who the fuck got a CD player in their car?
Yeah.
These cars ain't even having it.
But I think too though is that when we did that, I think you built up like a physical interaction with a person too. And when you build up that physical interaction, that's why we have these hood celebrities, because a lot of guys, you see these guys at the joint, so in these little hood spots, and you can talk to them and chime it up with them.
Right,
and
right.
And you know what? Like I say, that's how Gucci Mane.
Especially the legends in your city. Like, now, they so far up, like, it's not hard to, like, really reach them, but, of course they have those standards that are a little more higher than what it was back then. So, it's nothing wrong with that, because as you level up, I mean, I expect for people to have standards.
Yeah.
As I level up, if you think I ain't got no standard shit, you gotta think again.
Hey, I like that, man.
They be like, you acting bougie. Listen, I'm from where I'm from, but listen, the more I continue to elevate myself, the more I'm gonna continue to fix myself. Why? Because it's me and my boys. My boys, they're gonna be some king bosses out here. Like, I do not have to worry about nothing. I'm gonna set this foundation up real well for them,
and they're gonna take care of it.
And they're gonna have to take care of it, like for themselves or whatever their future decides. Like, whatever, they
That's
just gonna know how to do their dealings.
That's what's up. What's been the biggest accomplishments for you so far?
Being a mom.
That's
Being a mom, shit, that's a huge accomplishment for me every day, and it's a blessing for sure. But I can say, when it comes to this music game, I can say just being able to complete a goal.
Real.
I feel like any goal that I set and then able to complete that is a huge accomplishment for me. Like, I don't care how small somebody probably think this is, but first off, this small was not like...
I tell people, like, when people say, "Oh yeah, your little thing over there," nah, it ain't little. Nah,
it's the little.
Yeah.
Excuse me. This cost me a little bit more.
Yeah. A lot of people like to say, "Oh yeah, the little," but the whole time you ain't even got the little. So.
Right. So I agree. So another accomplishment I could say, starting my salon, actually crowning people, the goddess in the making of it. You don't realize how many people need that therapy when it comes to seeing themselves. I need my hair. They come in like, oh, I need my hair done. And then
that's a beautiful thing.
When they leaving out, they just like, what did you do to me?
Yeah, it's a confidence booster.
It's just like, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm grateful for you even allowing me to fix your crown. Like, you know what I mean? It's therapeutic. And just being able to connect with real people that live on a daily outside of just music, because life is not just all about music. Music help carry on people. So I'm appreciative to that. Like, and...
So where's the salon at? I know it's on the north side, but where is that on the north side?
It is at 4057 Raleigh-Fozer Road in Spring, Texas.
Okay.
It's Pave Styles. I'm marketing right now inside of Salons by JC.
Okay.
We're on the main strip. You can see me from the outside.
So now I'm not good with the hair, with the woman hair stuff. So
listen. We do more than women.
Oh,
we do men. We do kids.
Oh, okay.
We do disabled. We do old ladies.
Okay.
We do it all. Like, we don't do dogs now. We definitely don't do feet and toes. We don't do feet. We don't do nails. But we do everybody because everybody needs it. Like, families come in. Like, there's no limit. But
now, having your salon, what did you feel when you first started and you opened it? Like, of course, you want people to feel good, but how did you go about doing it? And like, what was the goal when you first started?
when I first started, I felt like I started because my mom did it.
Okay.
And my mom had goals for it.
Okay.
And then listening to her plans, but it's like, dang, mama, when you gonna stop working to follow into this plan because this is what you want?
Yeah.
But I always done hair, like was the way that I always like made my bread and butter. Regardless of whatever I used to do it out the dorm, out the kitchen, didn't matter.
Yeah.
And so I did not know that I was gonna take it on as strong as I did until so I had a death in my life where I was dating and this guy passed away.
Wow.
And R.I.P. Brandon. He was a cowboy. And when he passed away, it was like my mind was so gone. It was just like I need something to keep me busy. So I felt like hair was my safe haven.
Yeah.
So he like passed away in August. I started school in like September. That's how fast it was. Just like I gotta get my mind like right because I'm going crazy. Like talking about a person I'm in love with is gone.
Yeah.
So started there, and then I'm just like, okay, well I gotta figure out how to make this money like with it. And listening to what I've been brought up on, especially going behind my mom. Like I've been doing hair since I was 12. So and I got me a little small degree and. How do I make this into a business?
Yeah.
So even starting beauty school, they were just like, oh, well, you kind of, listen, I came here to cross some T's, dot my I's, and I need that paper.
Yeah.
Okay, give me that paper.
And that guarantee paper.
And I focused on, they have a class, it was a business mod where you're in there for 30 days. So the 30 days I'm in there and we strictly on business, I'm like, oh, I'm finna start now. I went out, I found a lady who allowed me to booth rent for like $55 a week.
Wow.
And I was appreciative to that. So I started on the southeast side with my shop.
Okay.
So I booth rented. Then I went to get my own salon, which was in Shadow Creek. It was right before Pearland.
Okay.
So I booth rented. I had my own salon. And then I went and worked for JC.
Okay.
So I had like 3 jobs. And I went to all 3 of them during the week. And I just rotated them on a certain time because it showed me how to build customer service in one salon. It showed me how to run my business in another. And then it showed me how to really hustle. Yeah. So, I was taking all of this into perspective. So when I finally had my babies, I took a break. But when I came back, I was like ready.
You hit the ground running.
So I hit the north side. I started out in Walmart because I'm like, look, I love doing hair. I don't want to do nothing else. I need something small because I'm all big and tired and always hungry. So I went to a shop in Walmart. And they're like, why you up in here? Like I said, just because it's Walmart don't mean that... it's just any kind of shop. Like, listen, all licensed stylists can come in here. Yeah. I did so well there. And then the people there, at the time, from me, in my opinion, I didn't feel like it was a lot of black stylists that do what we do down here on the south side, on the north side. I'm like, how do I get this money? Yeah. How do I get this money that I know? And I ain't talking about this Walmart paycheck. Yeah. I'm trying to get on the map like Walmart in this month.
I want them 1099.
Right.
Man.
So I started pitching Walmart. I got paid. Well, I'm not going to just say Walmart. I'm going to say Smart Styles. Because Smart Styles, people think Walmart is Smart Styles. Smart Styles is separated from Walmart.
It's their own independent.
Right. So I went into Smart Styles. I tried to buy in. It was very unsuccessful, but it didn't stop me. Yeah. So the pitch I gave them, it's not that they denied it. They're just like, hey, you don't have business credit. I didn't even know what business credit was at the time. I was just like, dang, did I miss this? So I thought I was actually building on my business credit. Right. But so obviously I wasn't. They didn't take the pitch. So I wound up pitching another company that I was contracted to. We're not going to get too deep in that. But I feel like they took my pitch. And I don't want to get deep into it, but they took my pitch and they're making boom boom off of it right now.
That's crazy.
And so I'm just like, okay, well, I keep coming up with these ideas. I keep coming up with this and keep coming up with that. I had a client come in and was like, you need to be over here. She showed me the place where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I started out in the back of the building. Now I'm in the front row where you can see us on from the block.
Yeah.
And so now we just accumulating. And now it's even more black stylists coming into the area. And the area itself is growing. So I'm just like, yeah.
I love that journey though.
It's not what you think it's gonna be. Like saying it is way more easier than actually doing it because every day is not like up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So being dedicated to that goal, like I say, anytime you're setting that goal and you're accomplishing it, like I'm always just
I get that.
You know,
I get that. I think too though is that it shows like throughout that whole journey, like you're saying, hey yo man, there was some trials and tribulations. There was stuff that I expected that was supposed to be there, but it wasn't.
Right.
And now I think it made you into the person who you are today.
It did. The place that she referred me to is really nice, and if y'all come out, y'all will actually see that it is a very nice place. Being in that type of environment had me wanting to change certain ways just about myself because I wanted to shop right here on the south side. My mom was like, yo, we coming over here.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, it took me 5 years to be building over here. I'll come help and we could do another location. But right now, I feel like this will build us. Right now, we need to be focusing on real estate at this point. Because,
hey,
where we going?
But you know what though? Sometimes you're a more bigger commodity. Like I feel like I'm a more bigger commodity for Chicago by me being out here.
And your city want to see you grow. They want to see you out. They love when people can stretch their legs and go, out. There is some people that be hating, but I don't really fool with haters. I don't even get into the negativity and all that because my mind be somewhere else. Because if we got a problem or issues or somewhere that we either gonna handle it now. Versus it carrying on but step out, stretch out. Every time and when I leave my city, it's on me. I'm leaving my city. I'm going to stretch out a little bit, bring it back in, stretch out, bring it back in because, I love my city. I would have a house here. I probably would have one in Florida if I could.
You like Florida?
I love Florida. It's just beautiful. Be out there, just blue water. Not water brown.
I couldn't do the tornadoes out there though, man. They have like tornadoes every other season. I could not
see myself out there if it was a big ass tsunami, tidal wave, or something coming through. Like I can't swim, so listen.
Hey,
the water's nice, and I can't swim, but I love getting in the water. I love water.
Yeah,
but I couldn't imagine just being out there during hurricane season, like while people going through like that. And I just hope everybody be okay during that time. But that is scary.
Yeah.
I'd rather do the hurricanes here in Houston.
Yeah.
Versus a hurricane that be coming like where these other states be, and it just be as drastic. Because I don't know. I would probably walk around with a life jacket.
Probably got to invest into a boat. Time to go.
I heard them flatbed boats is great to have.
For
all types of water, but I be thinking about what if a big ass crocodile or alligator or something just come put his little arm on that little thing, like.
I'm here.
Like, can he get up here? Like, I need something standing up on water, like something big. Like.
Hey, I ain't mad at that, man. Sure. Not mad at that. So we got a couple tracks. I'm gonna go and play. Well, the Totally Sore first.
Oh yeah, Totally Sure just dropped.
And Why So Serious?
Yes, Why So Serious is nice. Everybody likes that.
So let's talk about Totally Sore first. How did that come about?
Well, originally Totally Sure was supposed to drop on Valentine's Day. I feel like when it comes to like this music and stuff, like I love all music and it's not judging nobody, but I feel like everybody got their rah-rah right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, when I dropped my EP, The Destruction, it was from like a hurt space. So I feel like it's not enough love in the air. I was thinking about like our old school R&Bs when they be mixing and jamming and stuff. Like, nobody really make music like that no more. So I like, then I got a couple of fans that just be like, why don't you sing? I'm like, look, I don't be singing, but I'll do a little something.
Yeah.
So I just gave y'all a little something. And then, I'll give you a little something later again.
Okay.
But, I just felt like I needed to burst a little love, sprinkle a little love, because the Destruction EP was cool to me. I love it. I feel like I've grown so much from it, and a lot of people either can relate or they can't. Don't matter, but is here to share. But this was just to burst some love into the air. Like,
That's what's up.
you know,
Okay.
somebody made me feel a little nice. So I was just like, well, let me put a little love in the air.
Hey, that's how it should be, though, man. All right, you want to introduce it real quick while we play?
So this is Totally Sure by your girl, Goddess Pave. Make sure y'all tune in. Video is coming soon. So make sure y'all stay active with it.
Hey, make sure you guys turn it all the way up, man. Right here, man. We're going to come right back. Let's go. Chicago 77.3, man. Hey, man. That was my joint right there, man. I like that, man. Yeah.
Let me find out you about to be DJing. But
Hey, I can mix some stuff up, man. I can go mix some crazy.
okay.
Hey, so now, who are you talking to in there?
I'm talking to the pen and the paper. I'm talking to the pen and paper because, you know, like the song say, like, you know, before I just give like that full, you know,
Yeah, that full.
ticket, I need to be totally sure. So right now I'm talking to the pen and paper because, you know,
I ain't mad at that.
I thought I was sure. And now I'm a single mother. Now I'm a single mommy, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But listen, I'm going to totally be sure this time.
Hey,
I don't care if it takes 10 years.
but you know what though? I understand that because right now it's a lot of people move different.
Yeah. I mean, you could be married in a relationship for 3 months and it'd be a wrap. Be a wrap after that.
Yeah,
Let me help you.
appreciate. We're getting situated, people. My untechnical ass. We're good. We should be good.
Yeah.
All right. But I understand because a lot of people move different. They move crazy now.
A lot of people move with bad intentions.
Yeah.
And I feel like what I've been through, that is scary because, you know, I really don't fear anything but God, no one. But I feel like I had a snake in my grass, and the grass was cut like low. Like,
Yeah, and you can see
I
it.
didn't even see the snake. Like I didn't even see the snake. I thought you were like, you know, the apple on the tree.
Yeah.
I guess I bit the fucking apple on the tree.
But you know what
And
though?
the snake just came out like, yeah.
One second. I'm sorry, people. But you know what though? That's a lot of people will say. A lot of people will say that sometimes you have to. What's the one I'm looking for?
Be naive.
I wouldn't say naive, but sometimes it's better to know now versus to 5 or 10
Right.
years now.
I don't know. Like people tell you all the time, like, oh, well, just tell me. Like,
Yeah.
some people, I mean, if you just tell me, you just never know. Sometimes you got to question, like, if I do just tell you, like,
Yeah.
but I am the person, like, tell me up front so I could totally be sure.
Yeah. Because it needs to, for us, it needs to make sense.
Yes.
Because a lot of times, like I tell people, I move like with this like the music, the DJing stuff, the radio stuff. Ain't nobody taking that away from me, Joe.
Right, right.
So I am going to make time. I'll make time. I have no problem making time. But you also have to understand that this is my dream. This is my passion too.
Right.
So I think it's a yin and yang to
It's
it.
a respect level somewhere. And, you know, you have to build trust. And then, you know, even with trust, it comes with, you know, that loyalty and stuff. But like I say, people have bad intentions, and you have to get through that. Do this person really got bad intentions?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the type where I will put these glasses right here, turn it this way, take a picture just to see if I come back and they be like this.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's deep, but that's deep though.
But, you know, I just, because I would have to see, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I say, and going through what I've been through, and everybody have their own, you know, broken heart or bad relationship or whatever. Now, before it was nothing, just be like, well, fuck you too.
Yeah.
But now, I have kids, so it's not even that easy to just be like, hey,
Yeah.
can we go out? Like,
Yeah.
nigga, why? I got shit to do.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want? And,
And I ain't gonna lie to you. On some note, and I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm just being honest. Some of you motherfuckers be more bitches than females. I'm sorry. Yeah,
that is true. Just, gosh, it's it became this thing for men to find their soft era, which is okay. I feel like men's soft era should come out whenever you're with your person that you're with, and it should be there. But like holding that masculinity, like, is very important.
Yeah.
When you're facing the world, but when it comes to like your partner, like, come on now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to just,
Yeah, we got to figure out, because we went from at the dinner table like you Frosted Flakes, and then they go off, and now it's like, girl, what are you talking about? No, like we don't need to be snapping fingers, none of that stuff, man. I'm serious, man. These guys be tripping me out. What they say? Sassy. That's what they call it now, man.
Sassy. They're definitely getting sassy. I dated this. I ain't gonna say dated. I went on a date, and people who be like, "Oh, I don't do this and I don't do that."
Yeah.
Like, and it's different when you're like, no, I don't do that, just to let the person know, hey, I don't do that.
Yeah.
But when you keep, I don't do that, like, it's continuously like, I don't do that.
Yeah.
Nigga, you must do it because you keep talking about it. Like, why is it even a topic? Like,
yeah.
And that made me pay attention to shit. Like, are you worried about these other people over here, or are you worried about me? Because, bitch, they over there living their life, and I'm over here stuck on the life that you trying to be in with them. Cause
I never see, and if we gonna have fun, we gonna rock. We gonna have fun, like, man, regardlessly. So I think a lot of people have like a strange perception of social media too, or the social media is supposed to. It says it's supposed to look like this. No, man, who cares?
Right?
Who cares? Because half them times people are not living the way that they living on social media.
Social media, like, I feel like my social media presents my music.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at anything outside of that, then at this point, whatever you come up with is whatever you come up with. Because for you to know me personally, you're going to have to come sit in that chair.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to have to work on our hair.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you're a man. Because even the men come in and they just be like, I needed this. You know what I'm saying? It could be something as simple as just washing your hair.
Yeah.
First off, clean the top of your crown. Because obviously you had a headache.
Yeah.
Okay? But, they're going to walk out. They're going to feel great. They're going to be able to maneuver better. They're going to be able to actually go in the world like, okay, I can take this challenge on. But, yeah.
What do you, and I know you give, like stress relievers to other people, but what do you do to get stress off of you?
Hell, I call my beautician. Gotta get my hair washed.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But outside of that, because I would get my hair washed. Like, if it ain't done, I'm definitely getting it washed. But I get in the booth. I start writing, or I just do something with my kids. But I still do a lot of writing. It's a great, like, my safe haven is hair and music. So if I'm overly stressed, where I can't write, I would not write.
Yeah.
Because what I found myself doing, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like people write the hardest hits when they angry, like when they're in that anger space.
Yeah.
I did a couple freestyles where I'm just like, ooh, I don't even want to drop that because I don't want to create demonic music. Like, I don't want something so evil to be. I'd probably be mad right now.
Yeah.
But what about later?
I get that.
This track gonna be rolling, and it got your name on it. And it's gonna be, and I ain't even mad at you no more. But damn, it was hidden. Like, I just feel like I don't want to put a certain type of energy into my music where, I'll have to think about it later. Like,
I get that.
I ain't have to do all that. Like,
especially
like, I'll forgive you. Like, I'm really nice. Okay, I'm really nice.
I hear that, man.
But when it's a rap, it's a rap. Like, fuck you. Don't give a fuck. I'm a real true Gemini at heart.
Oh, so you're a Gemini.
Definitely a Gemini. Like,
Ooh,
Definitely.
yeah.
And it's not 2 of me, it's 3. Okay?
Oh my God! So make sure you guys get 3 sides for her 3 personalities.
3 sides. Okay, you got your beautician. That's Brittany Houston. Okay.
Hey,
Okay, Houston is my last name.
hey, that's what's up.
You
man.
got your singer. That's Goddess Pave.
Hey.
You know, your diva, your bad and bougie, the bougie. Then you got Pave. You know, she be spitting bars. She definitely be rapping.
So now let me ask you this: how do you tap into those zones? Like, because there's clearly a difference. So how do you tap into one?
Well, it could take me days. Well, it's different if I'm just writing. Like,
Okay.
if I'm just, I could be riding in the car and I'll be writing because I'll either do my voiceovers or I'll do the voice where it do the talking text for you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'll spit bars like that. Or even, like, when it comes to just, okay, I'm going to write today, like, I would go through over 100 beats.
Okay.
I have producers send me beats all the time, and I'm very appreciative to it. Y'all need to understand I'm busy too, so sometimes it takes me 2-3 days to meditate on a couple of beats.
Yeah.
But I'll go through beats, and the one that I'm feeling, I'm gonna ride on it for probably like, I don't know, either all day to up to like a week or 2.
Okay.
And the beat itself will tell me what to do.
Yeah.
If y'all listen to the distraction, y'all will see is a lot of different versatility in it. I don't know what I'll be about to do.
Yeah.
Even if I say, hey, I wrote this, let me see if I could put this to this beat.
Yeah.
I never know if I'm finna rap it or sing it.
But see,
I
that's,
probably wrote it like I was rapping, but I probably started singing on it. Like,
Yeah. I mean, but that's the versatility of you. That shows that you're versatile and you can go either or, and it's just you're just pushing it out there. So that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, so I be trying to really be in my creative space because I feel like me sharing my music, and my music is not fake. It's just pieces of my life I just put in another form to share with people. You never know who can get by with this today. I'm not trying to be somebody's mentor, like, hey, I look up to her or nothing.
Yeah.
But, you know, if the shoe fits, then hey, I might just wear it to follow. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just share because, for one, I need to make that money on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to continue to, you know, build on my royalties for my life. Hopefully it'll be a great retirement. If not, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to get the coins that I do make off of it. Like,
Hey, yeah.
you know, so
good
I appreciate the supporters who do support, though. Like, I do have a lot of people like, oh, keep going. You got this. Or this is dope. Or, like, I'm so grateful to it because I be sitting there like, who, me? Are you sure? You like that? Okay, cool.
But you come off as very humble though, like, you know what I'm saying, like, like a lot of people. But and see what I've done my research on you. You've done a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you. I can tell that tells me that you're a good hearted person. You know what I'm saying? That you just don't feel like, oh yeah, I'm this and that just because I did this and that.
Yeah. I feel like I said, I lost everything. Even then, before Harvey hit, I was still trying to figure out how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, right? And then Harvey hit, it was just like, oh, I ain't got nothing. I was really out here like grinding, getting real friendly. Like, who are you? Oh, you got that? Oh, what we doing? We giving our club. I'm active. Like, we getting involved. And I started building relationships. It wasn't even people feeling sorry now because why? We ain't even talking about what I lost because whatever I lost, God is going to get it back.
Yeah.
And so whatever I need to gain when it comes to building these relationships, when it comes to maneuvering around, you know, my city itself, because our city fell.
Yeah.
Like, our city has fallen. So what am I finna do to do my part to get it back up? Yeah. And is my city finna help me get up? Like, so putting that work in there and just, I have done a lot of things, you know. Now I can say I meet younger artists and I just try to motivate them to not make the same mistakes I make.
Yeah.
Like, I've always told people to boss up.
Yeah.
Because why? I mean, especially, you know, I'm not racist or anything, but I tell all my black people to boss up.
Yeah.
Boss up. Like, don't be sitting here in this little puddle. Whatever you got to do, you know.
Yeah.
And the people who are in my circle, you know, I do whatever I can. Like, if I can do it, I'm going to do it. If I can't, listen, I can't. Like,
yeah. But that's how it should be, though. But over time, you gotta elevate, though. You have to elevate because otherwise, what the hell we doing here? We're just sitting here for. So it just keep on doing you, keep on striving to be the best person that you can be, man. So,
and I see like it be like a lot of, well, I know some people do it for the clout or whatever is trending or whatever for the blogs, but too much beef.
Yeah.
Too much beef.
I get that.
Not enough chickens.
Hey.
I guess.
Hey.
Chicken's too big, I guess.
I guess.
They swollen or something. But it just be too much beef. I don't got time to be beefing with people out here because you just never know what people could do. Hell, I don't even know what I be about to do.
Yeah.
I'll probably be the one that be doing the worst, doing the most, the max.
Yeah.
But I don't let myself get there because at the end of the day, like my priorities is my kids. I got to get back there. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one out here with them.
No.
You got people just like, oh, this is why I get it. But like I say, where I've been building myself up to, it got me changing my ways to better. Because at the end of the day, that generational wealth is not going to just
magically, magically appear.
It's just, definitely got to build those relationships. Definitely got to, make your plan, stick to your goals, and make sure you follow through and stand on business.
Hey. Right? Stand on business. That's what they say nowadays.
It's a little cool right now in Houston. It's a little cool in Houston right now. It's not too hot.
Let's go ahead and talk about why so serious, man. Let's talk about that. Let's get into that.
Well, it ain't no shame in my game when I say why so serious was where I went crazy. Why so serious is what had me like, hey, you don't have to take it all the way to this max.
Okay.
But Why So Serious was a time where I took it to the max.
Okay.
Like I was going crazy because I was crazy in love. I was messed over to the T. Like, I'm just like, these people think, for one, I'm going hard in the field.
Yeah.
That acknowledgement was coming like, I'm not going to be popping pussy back for beats.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be sucking on them for no show.
Yeah.
Like, it's just certain stuff that was just going on when it comes to, like, what was surrounding my life. The relationship I was in was, like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Yeah.
This nigga can die. Now I'm finna go crazy because when I go crazy, everybody goes serious.
Yeah.
Why, when I wasn't this serious, y'all try to play me like I was crazy. But now I'm crazy. It's just like, why so serious?
Yeah,
like,
it's like almost damn like, well, damn, I didn't expect you to take it that far, but
I
I've been saying it the whole
all
time.
over the internet. Like, stuff was all over Facebook. Just going in with the relationship I was in, and just it was pretty much embarrassing. Just especially trying to hold up to this is who I am.
Yeah,
this is what I stand for. It's my morals and my values, and then to have a partner to just be degrading on the side of you, like nigga, like. Did you not know you was my image and I'm your image? Like, I'm like, no, this ain't it. So I feel like I went crazy on people in my city and just everybody went serious.
Hey.
And Why So Serious came out, and I feel like it was one of the dopest tracks that I've ever written outside of Goddess Pave.
Okay.
Goddess Pave was a mixtape that put me on the map in Houston. But, when it comes to like those mixtapes and beats, like things are a little different now. So I don't even know if it's still out there. You probably can catch an old show with it or something. But definitely went hard. Why So Serious is definitely a magic money maker. And that just, I feel like it really showed my versatility. It really showed my writing. It really showed like my artistic Gemini side of me because I went all in. I like how you put
that artistic Gemini side. I like that.
I went all the way in, and it was a great investment, and I wouldn't change nothing.
That's what's up, man.
I wouldn't change nothing, but make sure y'all catch that. Why So Serious, and the video is still out and it's booming, so make sure y'all tune in to that. It's called Why So Serious.
Hey, man, make sure you guys check it out. We're going to go ahead and play it right here at Chicago 77.3, man. When we come back, man, we're going to get her Instagram, her MySpaces, Black Planets, whatever she has. I'm just messing with you guys. We're going to come back, man. Let's go.
Did you say Black Planet?
In the best place to be at anyway. You might as well just tune in, people. Just tune in, man. Man, Joe, that was the one that I told you, man. That was the one that what's her info? I need her on the stage. Now that was off of the EP, correct?
That was who?
That was off of the EP?
Yes, that is number 3 on the EP. The EP is full of 5.
Okay.
So number 3 will get you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
how do you feel about, looking back at it now, how do you feel like that EP has grown?
Every day I'm shocked, even if it's one extra click.
Well,
I feel like the EP has grown because I'm not gonna lie, it took me probably like a good 3 years to even get it booming how I needed to do it. And that's just because I've been doing the legwork myself. I did build a small team around me to help me maneuver it. And it's been doing what it's got to give. But of course, if I was with a label, so I ain't gonna lie, when that beat itself first came out, we probably would have been off the charts with it.
Yeah.
Just because that beat itself, a lot of people used it, but I feel like nobody used it like I used it,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I ain't trying to be big-headed, but I think I'm the only one that shit on that motherfucker like me.
Hey. I ain't mad at that, man. Let me ask you this. Where did the name come from?
So at the time, if you're an old fan of mine, everybody used to call me Pave.
Okay.
When I discovered, like, hey, I'm finna do this professionally, I need an artist name. The very first name I came across was Pave. So I didn't even know what Pave had meant. So I had to go look it up, and the definition for pave itself is a piece of concrete.
Okay.
So I was like, how can I take this and put it in a form for me? So at the time I was very sick at the time. I didn't know. It was like randomly. I needed a major surgery. And so I felt like everything, like I was at my peak where I'm just like, I know I'm finna break through Houston. I know I'm finna, but then I felt like something was trying to hold me back.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well, pave is a piece of concrete. And you can smash a piece of concrete all the way down to it's pure like sand.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's still classified as a solid. So I felt like no matter how much I was being broken down as a person, like I'm still solid. Like if I was to die tomorrow, like I'd probably be legendary work out here because I'm that much of that field of just what I do and the relationships I build with people, or even how I love on my family itself. And so coming across a label, I was signed to them for 5 years with SDYP.
Okay.
You know, they went through to do all like my paperwork and stuff, and they're like, hey, you can't register as an artist for Pave because it's already taken. And I go look at who got it. I'm like, they ain't even doing shit. Like, I'm like, because my name was dope, like to be out here like I'm Pave. And they're like, who? It's different. And I was getting a lot of I like that. So you'll hear some people every now and then call me Pave, and I'm appreciative to it. But so at the time, I had a song called Goddess Pave.
Okay.
And so Goddess Pave is live. So if y'all find that song, just know it's booming. Goddess Pave is really what put me on a map in Houston. And so it was pretty much easy to choose the name. I said, hey, goddess. I feel like when people think of a goddess, you know, they approach a goddess a certain way.
Yeah,
like they're not coming to you like you some hoe. They're not coming to you like you was, you know.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with hoes and strippers because you got to get your money however you got to do it, okay?
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, when people approach you, like you even got queens, they be like, hey, I'm a queen. And then, you know, we talking about you a dime piece and you fucking coins and shit. Like, I didn't get it. So I'm just like, I need something that's going to make me stand out from other women. And it's not knocking nothing nobody does, you know. I'm just speaking on me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, even at the time, I had a best friend as a stripper. Okay. And I used to drop her off, pick her up for the club. So I was like, fuck, this is disturbing how I used to see men handle women a certain way.
Yeah.
My mama raised me a certain way, so it was just like, damn, nah, we're gonna be goddess. You think of a goddess, you got more respect. You looking at, it's not even like, oh, look up to me, or I'm above you or beyond you or nothing like that. But I just feel like it's a higher, different level of respect that you have. And so Pave itself came from one of my sister's little friend, because I'm like 7 years apart from my youngest or whatever. And I was picking on one day. I was like, what's up, Pave? This is when people was calling me Pave. And I was like, what you call me? He was like, Pave. I was like, oh, I like that. So I had to go look it up. Pave is French. It means a setting of diamonds. And I'm like, oh, well, this is perfect because I'm half Creole. And I'm like, my family in Louisiana speaks French. So I'm just embracing everything that just the making of me is so.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, when you think of a setting of diamonds, you know, people carry diamonds real carefully.
Right.
Look at all these rappers like, oh, diamonds in my mouth, diamonds in my chain, my breath. Like, you real careful with them. You're not finna just be leaving that type of shit around. You're not finna just be handling it any kind of way. So I feel like as a goddess, you approach me with respect. You get respect back.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when you handle me carefully, because that's how I'm gonna handle you. Very carefully.
Yeah.
Because one, I don't know you. I don't know how you gonna react. But as we build relationships, you'll just see. I'm a whole goddess Pave in the making.
Hey.
Like, so, you know.
But you know what though? You always come out with poise, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what that really caught me about you. It wasn't like, oh, like, cause I talk to females, and when I talk to female artists, it's like, yeah, what you know what I'm saying? They come off,
what you got?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you came off, but you came off like, okay, let's see what's
going on. Let me know.
Yeah.
I do a lot of stuff, and it's not saying, hey, I won't get to you, but listen, I'm gonna put that on my agenda. I'm gonna put that on my list, you know. Yeah. So,
and I think and what I like is about you pick stuff strategically. Like, it's not like,
it gotta make sense.
Yeah.
It gotta make sense. Like, if I gotta step away from my kids, if I gotta step away from my money, where I'm just like, I ain't gotta leave, I can sit right here all day. Like, it just got to make sense. If it's not beneficial to my brand, if it's not growing me, if it's not elevating, if it's not taking a step further, you know, to something better, then listen. Even when I be late to stuff, I don't never be intentionally late to things or try to miss things. Like, I tried. Okay. I'm not sorry. Okay, but I tried. Okay, because if you had some money on speaking on this end. Versus, okay, I'm gonna go do that and do nothing. Like, I don't know. Like,
I ain't mad at you.
Decisions need to be made.
Because it gotta, like you said, it gotta make sense. Everything gotta make sense, man.
Definitely gotta make sense.
So, I just do appreciate this, man.
I appreciate you and the invitation, and I'm sorry it took so long, but listen, we made it.
Hey, we're here, and that's the main thing. As long as you came, and I'm just so happy to have met you and start networking with you and build this networking partnership, man. And,
I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. So.
And we're definitely going to be playing the records and stuff on the radio.
Thank you.
You know, anything that I could do to help push this movement. Don't be a stranger,
I appreciate
man.
you. You coming to the show tomorrow?
Yes, I'll be there.
We outside tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in with We Love the Gems Radio.
Yeah, man. Gemini Cram it, man. Make sure you guys check out Lovely stuff. Now, if you guys had never been there, you want to go there because it's kind of like a Apollo type of feel.
It is like a Apollo. And, you know, it made me nervous last time. I was scared I was going to get the red, but we got all green, so, you know, I know the good was on my side that day.
Hey, that's what's up, man. So make sure you guys stay in tune. I don't have the address on me, but if you
the flyer's on my page.
Yeah, if you go to her page and stuff, and where can they give the page?
My Instagram is GODDESSPAVE. Okay, that's Goddess Pave. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, follow your girl, and let me know that y'all tune into the show too. You know, might send you some merch or something.
Yeah, man.
See what's going on there.
We'll definitely see.
And if y'all looking for the shop, Pave_Styles. Make sure y'all hit me up.
One more time for people in the back.
Pave, PAVE_Styles, STYLES. Y'all know where to find me,
man.
and you can Google me.
Support, man.
Siri, no.
build with people, man. We always holler out. Well, we want people that we can build with, businesses we can build with. You have a business owner right here and an artist right here, entrepreneur. Build. That's the main thing, people. So make sure you guys do it. This has been a pleasure, man. Now this is my last part. I get a drop from you. I want you to look into the camera and you're gonna say your name, and I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3.
What's up? This your girl, Goddess Pave. Y'all know I'm out here rocking with Chicago 77.3. So make sure y'all tune in, because guess what? We came and turned the city up today.
Gang. And it's just like that, people. Make sure you guys stay in tune with Pave with everything that she got going on. If you guys want to see her perform tomorrow, she will be at Gemini tomorrow. Gemini live tomorrow. Big shouts to Lovey, man, and everything that she has going on. We're going to go ahead and head out. I'm going to go ahead and play that Totally Sore while we head out, people. So make sure you guys stay in tune and everything. I do appreciate Pave. This has been amazing, man. This has been a pleasure talking with you. So make sure you guys stay in tune with everything. You know what? I'm going to go with my first gut. I'm going to go with Why So Serious? Yeah. Why you so serious? Here we go. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. It's the one and only DJ Malone. We out. Wow.